In a world filled with need and uncertainty, stories of divine provision inspire hope and strengthen faith. Among such stories, one stands above the rest, a miraculous act performed by Jesus that demonstrated not only his compassion but also his divine authority. Today, we journey back to the shores of the Sea of Galilee, where a humble meal transformed into a feast for thousands. This is the extraordinary account of Jesus feeding the 5,000, a moment that resonates with believers as a testament to God's boundless provision. But before we dive deeper, remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments by typing "God bless you" to spread kindness and faith around the world. Now, let's uncover the story of the miracle of multiplication. The setting: a day of ministry. The story begins with Jesus and his disciples crossing the Sea of Galilee, seeking a moment of solitude after a time of intense ministry. However, their rest was short-lived. News of Jesus' location spread quickly, and a massive crowd followed him, yearning to hear his teachings and witness his miraculous works. Moved by compassion, Jesus welcomed the crowd. He healed the sick and taught them about the kingdom of God. As the day wore on, the disciples began to worry. The sun was setting, and the people had nothing to eat. In their minds, the solution was simple: send the crowd away to nearby villages to buy food. But Jesus had a different plan. A challenge of faith. Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat? Jesus asked, testing his disciples. Philip, overwhelmed by the sheer number of people, replied, it would take more than half a year's wages to buy enough bread for each one to have a bite. Andrew, another disciple, brought a boy to Jesus, saying, here is a boy with 5 small barley loaves and 2 small fish, but how far will they go among so many? Though the disciples saw scarcity, Jesus saw an opportunity to reveal God's power. The miracle unfolds. Jesus instructed the crowd to sit down on the grassy hillside. Taking the 5 loaves and 2 fish, he lifted his eyes to heaven, gave thanks, and began to break the loaves and fish into pieces. As the disciples distributed the food, something astonishing happened. It didn't run out. Everyone ate until they were satisfied. Over 5,000 men were fed that day, not counting the women and children. And when it was all over, the disciples collected 12 baskets of leftovers, a vivid reminder of God's abundance. The deeper message. This miracle was about more than filling stomachs. It was a sign of Jesus' divine identity and a foreshadowing of the spiritual nourishment he offers. In John's Gospel, Jesus later declares, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. The miracle challenges us to trust in God's provision, even when resources seem insufficient. It also reminds us of the power of gratitude. By giving thanks for the little we have, we open the door for God to multiply it beyond our imagination. The boy who gave. One of the most compelling parts of this story is the role of the young boy. He didn't have much, just 5 loaves and 2 fish, but he gave all he had. In doing so, he became a vessel for a miracle. His willingness to share teaches us that no gift is too small in God's hands. When we offer what we have, God can use it to bless others in ways we never thought possible. A lesson for today. The miracle of feeding the 5,000 invites us to reflect on our own lives. Are we willing to trust God with our needs? Are we ready to share what we have, no matter how small, believing that God can multiply it? In a world where hunger, both physical and spiritual, abounds, this story inspires us to act with faith and generosity. It reminds us that God's provision is not limited by our circumstances. Just as Jesus met the needs of the crowd that day, he is still capable of meeting our needs today. As we close, let this story of multiplication encourage you to trust in God's limitless power and to see the potential in what you have to offer. Remember, with God, little is always enough. And if this story has touched your heart, don't forget to visit the link in the description to explore our collection of religious items, t-shirts, mugs, necklaces, and more, that can serve as daily reminders of your faith. Keep God close in every moment of your life.